Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Amanda, Regional Community Impact Manager at Community Medical Services. Hi, Amanda, how are you today?
I'm good. Just trying to stay warm.
Good, good. So tell me, what are some of the damaging effects of stigma that you've experienced?
People dying, right? So, um, because stigma exists, it limits the capability of people getting into treatment, people seeking help, whether that's going into sober living, whether that's going and getting a box of Narcan out of a vending machine, or walking into a treatment door. A lot of patients, when they return to use, won't even tell family members that they're back in treatment, right? Because they know their family members are going to belittle them or say, oh, you're going to do that again, Sally? Like it didn't work for you last time. Why'd you go back? So, the ultimate thing is the way it directly affects the people is through death, right? If we can't reduce this stigma, then we're going to have more people die.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
And how does stigma harm people seeking or in recovery?
It harms them the same way, right? Like, people that are in recovery, they might not be willing to openly share that there's somebody that struggles or that was using heroin or using opiates or had problems with alcohol, right? They might not be openly to share that, and by not being able to openly share that, they're not able to be their true self, right? And so if we reduce that stigma, they can be their true self again. How it affects people who are currently using is, again, they're not going to tell somebody that I'm going to a treatment center that gives medications like methadone or buprenorphine. They're going to say, oh, you're just trading one drug for another. No, this is a drug that's controlled, by the FDA, not something from somebody on a corner. This is a drug that's saving my life. So yeah, I can go on and on about it. I'll ramble. So
Looks like there's a lot of potential harms with stigma.
oh yeah, there's way too much harm. I mean, when I do Narcan trainings or naloxone trainings in the community, there's individuals that are like, oh, no, 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 I don't want to take that. I don't need that. And so when I learned that earlier on, because they're community trainings and they're with their neighbors that they live with, right? So they don't want to be known as, oh, she needed naloxone, something's going on in that house. So one way that I eliminated that barrier was to give every single person the naloxone, not leaving it at the door and take it when you leave, right? So I'm giving every single person it. So then that way it gives them that safety net of not having to go get it. And that's something as simple as naloxone, right? You showed up for this training, but you don't want to take it. So what is that telling you? It just it's harmful in so many ways, and especially with passing out safe use supplies, like giving somebody sterile syringes or sterile pipes, giving them the supplies they need to be healthy while they're using. If we don't supply that to them, then we're just going to increase the communicable diseases in our community, and that person is ultimately going to suffer with getting an infection somewhere. So yeah, stigma affects harm and it causes harm so much way in so many ways.
And it's important for us to do what we can to eliminate that stigma so we can
Correct.
increase access. It impacts people's sense of self-acceptance as well, and
Mhm.
that can pose another barrier to continued recovery and in seeking help and support.
Correct, correct. And if they return to use, they might be too scared to ask for help, So we have to do what we can in the community. And that's why I'm so grateful for Wisconsin's Voices of Recovery for doing things like this so we can reduce that stigma and more people feel comfortable with getting the treatment that they need.
Mhm. Mhm. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
Um, don't judge, right? I think we live in a society that we are so quick to judge people, right? Like, oh my God, what is she wearing? Right. And so look at the world as if everyone has a story, that everyone has a trauma, and be more sensitive to what people are going through in life. We're living in some hard times right now, and that person might not be using, person just might be having a rough day. So just try not to judge. Just think, like, what can I do to make that person's day better today? If you're walking down the street, by just saying hello or giving somebody a smile can change the whole day for that person. So again, just don't be quick to judge and just give everyone a little bit of hope for I can make it through today.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing your views on stigma. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak Out on Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a good day.